Okay, first of all, big shout out to Seiya, Feline Gatling Catus, Digus Bicus, and Made by RNGesus. Those guys did all the hard work putting together this 55-page Google Doc. Link in the description below if you want to check out the details. Meanwhile, I've read through it all, and I'm gonna give you guys only the most essential tips. So I'm not gonna go over the obvious stuff, like do your dailies or push the story. Everyone will naturally do those things anyway. So I'm strictly gonna talk about things that are not obvious. Okay, here we go. First, do not convert collapse crystals, which is the currency you get by playing the game, into standard pulls. Only convert it into premium pulls. So next, we're going to talk about the pull economy. For free-to-play players, you're looking at 101 pulls per month of income, which here is the breakdown. So 67 plus 26 plus 8 premium pulls, right? For month pass players, you're looking at 119.7, so 120 pulls. For battle pass players, you're looking at 116 pulls, but you're getting 4 more premium pulls. And obviously for month pass and battle pass players, you're getting around 134 pulls. I'll emphasize that this is not including all the new player and like the beginning free stuff and first clear rewards. This is what you expect to get going forward after you've done all your beginner stuff. Plus, I'm assuming this is not including, big event giveaways, right? So as we can see, the game is super free-to-play friendly, and you will get a copy of everything just by playing the game. But if you want to spend any money to support the developers, buy the battle pass first and then the month pass. Those offer the best value for your dollar. Next, materials and stamina efficiency. So you get materials back from breaking down weapons, so you don't have to be too stingy with the materials. So go ahead and level up some purple or even blue weapons if you need to. Leveling dolls to level 30 is super cheap, so you also don't have to be afraid to level different dolls just to test them out. If you can, try to save the stamina refills that you get early game. Don't use them too early if you don't have to, because you get much better bang for your buck later on when your account is at a higher level. Next is skill tree. So skill tree requires materials to max out, and farming these materials is quite important early on. Until you max out the tree, that is. The other important thing to farm is weapon attachments. This is the late game farm. It is completely RNG, so good luck in your search for the perfect stats. The perfect stats are all attack and crit stats. Defensive ones are apparently not that useful. As for set bonuses, we want, at least in the beginning, anomalous strike sets for damage dealers, emergency repair for healers, and damage reduction support for bulwarks. Next, we'll talk about stamina efficiency. Early on, you want to farm the exploration, equipment analysis, and decision confirmation. These 3 areas focus on increasing the stats of your dolls, which is the most important thing early on. For late game, you're going to be exclusively farming the targeted research, which is for weapon attachments. Don't farm gold. It's just not worth the stamina. You can get gold from event shops. So next would be the dormitory. Now this is something else. GFL2 dormitory has a 360-degree free camera, so I imagine this is where a lot of players will spend a lot of time observing their dolls, find those perfect angles. Alright, next would be the dispatch room. This is where you send your dolls out to do daily quests. Okay, the dispatch room can also be leveled up, and you can do it by raising the affinity and bond with your dolls. But the strategy to go about it is you want to get all your dolls to bond level 1 first, and then you work on getting all your dolls to bond level 2, and then you go from there. This is because of the exponential increase in the experience required as the level increases. So you just want to maximize your progress early on by getting all your dolls to rank 1 and then rank 2. And next we're going to talk about banners. There's limited doll banners, which features the standard 50-50 system in gacha games. It also features a 80 pull soft pity, which means the normal rate of 0.6% gets increased to 1.89% after 58 pulls, and then you get the unit guaranteed at 80 pulls. And then the pity count gets reset whenever you pull an elite doll. Now the 50-50 means that if you fail the 50-50 the first time, then the next elite doll you pull is guaranteed to be the banner rate up doll. That's all pretty standard nowadays. Next we have the limited weapon banners. Now this is the same as the limited doll banners, except it's 75-25 instead of 50-50, but it's the same concept. A slight difference being the soft pity is at 70 pulls instead of 80, and the rates go from 0.7% to 2.18% after 50 pulls. Then we have the standard banners. Well, if you're a free-to-play or low spender, I recommend staying away from these standard pulls in all the gacha games, because you just don't have a lot of resources to devote to this, because you want to save your pulls, your currency for limited banners only. So I would stay away from this unless you truly know what you're doing and you know exactly the one unit that you are missing to form the team that you want. Then go for it. Otherwise, stay away. But obviously for whales and krakens, just go nuts. When you pull on anything, okay, you also get these blue and yellow exchange tickets as byproducts. For the blue tickets, you want to spend them all buying premium pulls, and then whatever is left over, you buy regular pulls. For the yellow tickets, you buy premium pulls only. Now next is the dupe system. There are two dupe systems in the game. One is the unit doll dupe system. The other one is the weapon dupe system. The dolls max out at 6 dupes, and people refer to them as V0 for no dupes to V6 for max dupes. weapons have 5 dupes as its max, and as you're leveling up the weapon attachments, there's an item called precision tuners, which can be consumed to boost the stats of your weapon attachments. Just remember, this item, precision tuners, should probably be saved for much later in the game, so you don't want to blow them like early on. You want to save them until you have a good stockpile of it, and by then you probably know exactly what you want out of it. So don't blow all your precision tuners early on. All right, that's all the most important tips for new players. My next video is going to be on the CN ranking for all the units that are currently available in CN. I've done a lot of digging on the Bilibili website, which is the YouTube of China, and I've compiled what I consider to be a pretty good list of how good each unit is. So look forward to that. Also, this is a brand new channel entirely focused on Girls Frontline 2, as it's a game I've looked forward to playing for a long time, and I'll be making lots of videos on new units, guides, deep dives into strategies, builds, and team compositions, and all things related to the game. So please give the video a like and subscribe, and I'll be sure to bring you guys all the GFL2 content that you can handle. See y'all next time.